This is Brandy Rose Smith, live in the Forbidden Library! And today hopefully, is the final episode of 999. 9 persons, 9 hours, 9 doors. But it's mostly normally 8 because of that guy who dies at the start. Spoiler. Hello everyone! Hello Double Size Phantom! Hello Nimby! Hello Chase! Hello Rahel! Hello Double Hop! Welcome, 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 welcome. There you go. One more final 999, just like Rhoda. We hope. I only have an hour and a half for this stream today. Because work and blah blah. But, so, there is a chance. Hello Lucas! There's a chance this could be a not final, but we hope. Because I don't have to do any puzzles, so there's nothing to get stuck on. Theoretically, we're just on the ride to the end. But then again, we've never actually gone into any of the 9 doors, so we're probably going to get the second to last ending, then we're probably going to have to go through one of the doors to get the true ending. So I might be lying. But if I am lying to you, it's not intentional. Chase, yes, all correct titles that I have had on a document at some point, correct. Imagine you open the coffin and Undertaker rises out and says, "Snap into it, Slim Jim, brother!" And then he hits you with a stone cold stun. I wasn't sure what Undertaker you meant until I got halfway through that sentence. Surely not going to be 9 finale streams. I hope not. How will I survive? Only 1.5 hours. I know, I'm sorry. And I can't stream tomorrow either because work finishes late and I'll be too EP. Are there 9 endings to the game? I don't think so. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, there's 6, weirdly, not 9. They should have stretched it to 9, but no, there's 6. Yes, please. Continue. Resuming game. I don't care. Let me into the menu, please. Let me into the menu. Wait. Yeah. Menu. Menu. Jumpy, I don't care. Okay, so we need to unlock all the keys. So let's go here. So I need to pick door 5 for this one? Is that the key I need to pick? Auto skip! Skippy, 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 skippy. I don't.
Not gonna be fun running around knowing we gotta jump when 0 says jump.
I don't want that. There we go. There we go. Skippy, 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 skippy. 6999. 9 people, 9 hours, 9 doors. What door did I need? Fuck! It won't let me. I think it was door. I don't know. I'm gonna click 5. I think.
Something's off. 8 plus 3, the digital root.
Did I just picked?
It's 4. Add up
Go. Skip, 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 skip. So I think this is door 5 I need. Let me check.
Anywhere. Slow down.
Yeah. So I can't go through these doors. I need to go there. So we need to go. Which one's that? Door 4. So yeah. So door 5. I don't want to mess it up. Yeah, definitely door 5. So we're gonna go into door 5.
If you're going through that door,
go away, June. We don't care. I'm gonna go in here with the boys. I'm gonna go flirt with Snake, and it's gonna be great. You have to unlock the secret UFO and dog endings. I would love for that to be a secret UFO and dog ending, like just an ending where 0's an alien. That would be wonderful. I think I have to keep going until the escape room starts, and then I can skip over to the next bit. Can't believe you're skipping all this wonderful game story. 100% cutscene skipper that complains about story makes no sense. I know! The story makes no sense. Why would I know? I don't know. I have seen people like that. Like, particularly in, like, Genshin and Honkai and that kind of stuff. They're like, bro, the game makes no sense. Do you watch the cutscenes? No, of course I don't. Literally seen people like that. Okay. So we can go straight down to here, and I guess that means we need to pick door 8. Skippy, 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 skippy. Skippy, skippy, skippy. Skippy, skippy, skippy. Skippy, 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 skippy. Don't eat. This game has no story because I didn't read it. Hello, Nimby. Good evening, Nimby. It is the afternoon for moi. But I hope you've had a good day if you're already into the evening. You're from the future. Does the future look bright? Does the future look orange? I don't know if that makes sense out of the UK. Bip, bip, bip. Oh yeah, when June just had a fucking jump scares us outside the door. June, get over it. I don't want to be in a room with you right now, okay? I am excited to get the end of this story. I met up with my friend at the weekend, who the one who kind of got me to play this, and she was very excited for me to see the end. She was like, "Oh, have you done it?" I was like, "No, I don't know what's in the coffin." And she's like, "Ooh," and didn't tell me anything, obviously, because that wouldn't be a very friend thing to do. No, I've done the puzzles. You can't make me do the puzzles again. Go away. No puzzles for me today. Thank you very much. I'm gonna look at the computer. There we go. You can do things here.
What?
What?
Huh?
Oh yeah, this is when we get Lotus to do some computer things for us.
It certainly looks like it.
Isn't that kinda weird?
What?
Well, it's not connected to the main computer, right? There's just this keyboard and monitor. The only cable connected to this thing is the power cable we just plugged in.
We can do a little Skippy.
What kind of job do you have? What are you?
I'm unemployed at the moment. I used to work for a cybersecurity firm, but I quit.
Oh.
Why?
Huh? Oh. It was just something.
What's something?
I see.
Please tell me more.
Oh, what are you doing now?
Skipper, skipper.
I'm going to try and brute force it.
Brute what?
A brute force attack is... Well, the short version is that I just attack the thing head on. The long version? A brute force attack is one of the simplest ways to break a cipher. It checks every possible combination until it finds the right one. For a complex cipher, it can take a very long time. I'm writing a program that would run an attack like that on its own. It's not the most elegant solution, certainly. But given the circumstances, there isn't much else I can do. Oh, but back to what we were talking about earlier.
What were we talking about?
Oh god. You're looking for your car, but you got turned around. In the distance, you see a light on. Hope you step inside the coffin with Shia LaBeouf, and he told you to just do it! Indeed, typing ASMR.
Wireless display? It's kind of strange if you think about it, isn't it? How do I put it? Well, let's say you write a program that calculates an addition problem for you, all right? So you enter 1 + 1. The screen will show you 2. See? Isn't that strange?
No, not really.
Oh, come on now. Of course a caveman like you would think it was strange. You said so just a minute ago. You're just not getting it, are you?
I'm not either. Explain, mummy.
Who calculated 1 + 1?
The pooper. The logic gates. All that magical stuff.
The main computer, right? You said it connected to the monitor wirelessly.
Yeah, but someone who grew up in a cave wouldn't know that, right? They'd probably think that this thing here, the monitor, is doing the calculating.
Yeah, that's true.
Once they've decided that, they'll start examining this monitor. They might poke the screen or something. Ah, I see the color changes when I press it here. Then they might investigate the hardware on the inside. Oh, I see. So this wire supplies the power. Eventually, they might even cut the wires. Ah, yes. Just as I expected. When this wire is cut, no results appear.
How did we get onto this conversation? I see, so this is the route that Junpei doesn't call her an old hag and was punished to the Shadow Realm.
Therefore,
Correct.
it must be this device which does the calculations.
Oh.
No,
But the
I
truth
don't
is
know
that,
what she's
just like
yapping
you
about.
said, the computer is doing the calculating. But these cave people wouldn't know that.
Why are we in this theoretical to begin
Because they
with?
have no idea that the monitor and the computer are connected wirelessly.
Are we doing a telepathy nonsense again? Are you saying wireless communication is telepathy?
So, what are you trying to say?
Nothing, really.
Honestly, yeah, I'm getting nothing from
It's just,
it.
I thought maybe.
Maybe.
What if the relationship between human beings and our brains is like that?
You think our brains are in a tub somewhere?
Huh?
What? What? Something is something about hacking a program or something and calling everyone a caveman, indubitably. I don't think this is how Plato's allegory for the cave
Let's say you
works.
stick a bunch of electrodes into parts of the brain. A
Yeah.
scientist examining the signals they send out might say, interesting. So stimulating this part of the brain causes the person to see colors. That must mean this neuron cluster controls that function.
Oh, I see what she's trying to say.
Okay, let's see what happens when I cut out this part. Ah, just what I thought. Cutting off this part causes that function to cease. Therefore, human thought processes must occur in the human brain. See? Doesn't it sound the same? Maybe the brain is just an output device, like this monitor. Maybe our thought processes actually occur somewhere else, in a main body.
This is a wild thought process, Lotus. Like, we're in like a death scene. We've been separated from one of our teammates. I'm just doing some magical programming on this really shitty PC, and I'm just thinking about the weirdest hypothetical ever.
We just don't know it. Never even think about it.
Aha, so this part of the brain makes the person VTubers. No, you need to keep the part of the brain that makes you like VTubers. It's one of the most important functions of humanity. So she's saying we are in the Matrix and all just part of a very bored elder brain that got hooked on gacha games and gap. Yes, correct.
Just like those cave people wouldn't know about wireless communications. We can't imagine that there's some unknown medium that transfers information into our brains, where we experience that information as thoughts.
The brain is just an output device. Human thought actually occurs somewhere else.
Wild.
That's just crazy talk.
But the fact that this game has this in makes me really wonder, what the fuck is this crazy box we are, like, peeking into here? What is the end game of this game? We've had so much terrifying shit. Wireless communication functions using electromagnetic waves, which we can measure, but we haven't measured something like that with the brain. Yes, but the cave people wouldn't know how to measure electromagnetic waves. Just like we wouldn't realize how to measure whatever is maybe doing it to us. That's the point she's trying to make with it, at least. Imagine getting me in a gadget game like -5 star. What are you talking about? You're a 5-star chat member. Shh. I want the gacha. Will you guys be in here? Yeah. Okay, but where does me getting Castian 43 pulls later?
Maybe that's the cause of Seven's amnesia. If memory is actually stored somewhere else, in some sort of main body somewhere, maybe he hasn't forgotten anything at all. He's just having a difficult time accessing his memories because the monitor, his brain, has been damaged.
Huh.
I suppose that would explain aphasia and blindsight too.
Yes, cave people would just break.
Perhaps they actually can speak or see. The monitor just isn't functioning properly. I guess people with prosopagnosia could be suffering from the same thing.
The what?
Wait a minute. What?
What? You've never heard of prosopagnosia?
I haven't. Educate me, woman.
No. What is it?
Well, put simply, it means a condition where the mind can't distinguish between
Oh! I'm not very good at that either.
faces. In other words, my face would look the same as Clover's or even yours. So they can't remember faces, which is how most people recognize each other. That means that people with prosopagnosia have trouble recognizing even people they're close to. Usually they can make do by associating people with other things. Their voices, their clothes, their hair.
Does that mean
That
other
must be
people's
quite
faces
scary.
look like blanks?
No, I don't think so. Well, you've seen monkeys, like in a zoo, right? To you and me, all the monkey faces look the same, even though they've obviously got faces. It's almost impossible for a human to distinguish between them. The zoo staff that works with them would learn to identify different monkeys eventually. But you or I couldn't, unless one had a scar or something else to set it apart. Well, that's how people would be to someone with prosopagnosia.
That's interesting.
Prosopagnosia. Huh. I didn't even know that kind of thing existed.
Do you think they're bringing this up as an excuse? Because we know that, like, Santa and Clover were part of the... Santa, Clover, and Snake were part of the original nonary games. But the fact that no one said that they know each other, or, like, made any hint whatsoever that they know each other... Does Santa have that face blindness? And is that why he didn't recognize Snake? And Snake is blind, so he wouldn't recognize Santa. Maybe his voice, and maybe just didn't say anything, but... Santa's a mess of a human being. I can't imagine him not having some kind of reaction when he meets someone he knows. So, maybe. Looks at Bryony, then at ERB. Actually the same person, no difference. I would be honored for that. To be mistaken for Herb.
And, what were we talking about?
The idea that your brain is just an output device, like a monitor.
Are you serious about that stuff?
Not really. I was just kidding for about half of it.
Lotus is the queen of just going off on a tangent and being like, yeah, I don't really know. I was just talking. Imagine Snake has face blindness and just an actual blindness. Rad Roach. That would be very interesting. Because, like, face blindness for a blind person, would it be like that he touches people's faces to try to get, an image of them, but it's the same image every time? Clearly they all got percussive memory wipe that may or may not sound like a pipe.
What about the other half?
Well, I guess I was just adulting.
Adulting?
Not funny.
It's nothing more than a story I made up out of boredom. Don't take it seriously.
Okay. Lotus, your mind works in the strangest ways.
It was the first thing that came to mind, and I just talked about it to kill time. But looks like I don't need to talk anymore.
Why?
I don't have to kill time any longer.
Yeah.
Oh, then you finished that brute whatever thing?
She's
certainly did.
scienced.
And let's see what we got. Piece of cake.
The screen changed again.
I think
What
I
the
should
hell
be
is
able to
that?
skip again now? No, not yet.
No idea.
Oh, they come from parallel worlds. Maybe. Maybe. It's impressive how she can continuously code while ranting or whatever. Honestly, incredibly impressive. You guys have seen me try to live code. It's not easy.
Do more computer stuff?
She blinded him with
No,
science.
I can't do anymore. It won't let me do any more programming. See? The keyboard. Nothing. So, there's nothing more I can do.
Hit it with the
Well,
technology.
I guess I'll leave this
Confuse his little brain.
What?
Let me take a break, all right? I did my part.
Well, I guess you're right. Thanks, Lotus.
Oh, I can skip now. Okay, we did that one. Now let's go to the locker, whatever that one is.
Hey, Junpei, do you have a minute?
Oh, hey, Clover. How you doing, girl? Oh, yeah, so in this one, we don't have the Clover to give to Clover, so Clover might still go crazy in this one. Maybe. Wait a second. They just coded that without ripping 90% from Google. I know, right? That's how, speaking of cavemen, that's how Stone Age coders used to work. They used to actually just know the code and didn't just Google everything. It's just, I can't imagine how life would be, how coding would be without Google. Without Google or a stream chat to help you out.
I wanted to ask you something.
Oh yeah, we got interrupted with this one.
Junpei, you went into door 5 with my brother, right?
Yes, and I didn't actually get the line, but apparently if you click on the bed enough, he, like, talks about getting in bed with Junpei. So he flirted with me, Clover.
Did you hear him say, like, anything weird?
He offered to get into bed with me in an alternative universe where I clicked the bed enough.
Huh? Well, let me think. Sorry, Clover. I can't really think of anything. I mean, he did mention that his hearing exceeds that of a regular person, or something like that, but that's about it.
Okay.
Hey, wait a minute.
Hmm.
Look, I don't know if I should ask you things, but if you don't mind, I was hoping you could tell me if,
Stone Age coders actually had to make machines with on-off signals and logic gates. Oh my god! You mean like the Minecrafters? You mean like those insane redstone Minecrafters that make physical logic gates? Wild.
Is Snake, I mean, was he born?
You're talking about his eyes?
Yeah.
No, he wasn't born blind.
Oh.
When he was a kid, he got in an accident. A really bad car accident. He couldn't see after that.
Oh lordy. I work at UPS, and we have a little wrist-mounted doodads that tell us which truck to put the packages before that loaders had to memorize entire manifests and know which package to load. Oh my god, imagine what it's like for coding for Google. Probably, yes. Oh my god, that sounds very tricky.
And his arm.
His arm?
Yeah. My brother's left arm is...
Ah, so this is the answer we needed before, because she knew that it wasn't her brother because of the bone coming out of his arm.
It's fake. It's not a real arm. The accident hurt him really bad. To save him, they had to cut off his arm.
So he's got a prosthetic?
Oh.
Is that all you wanted to ask me?
Look, I'm sorry for making you talk about all that painful stuff.
It's not that.
Interesting. So now we know why that's a thing. Okay, so we can go straight down here now. Let's go. So straight into here, into the engine room. Let's talk about the handle. I'd like to let you know that I've thoroughly stalked your TikTok and I'm very entertained. Wonderful, Maiden. I'm glad you had a good time. I know it's Maiden Haskawa has graced us with her presence once more. Can we skip a little bit? Skip. Is Ace finally gonna suss himself out? We need to know about his levels of sus.
Speaking of experiments.
Oh, is Santa just gonna come out and say, by the way?
There was this experiment some scientists did with rats.
No, he's just gonna be like, hey, more fun facts. More fun facts of the day.
First, they took
Yep,
a
more fun
squarish
facts of the
C-shaped
day.
tank and filled it with enough water that the rats could drown in it. The tank has 2 exits. Just to make it easy, we'll call one A and the other B.
Okay.
Exit A is pitch black, so dark even a rat can't see anything. But exit B is electrified, which means the rat can't leave through it. So, what would a rat do if it was put in this situation?
Try B and then go over to A. 2 minutes for end of college. Woo! Nearly home time. Maiden joins and suddenly the topic is about rats. Imagine being in college and not in the workforce. Couldn't be
Which
me.
exit would the rat choose?
B, of course. The rat has no way of knowing that exit B is electrified.
They choose B first.
Exactly. The rat goes to exit B. Of course, like I said, it's electrified. Which means the rat can't get out that way. So, after a lot of trial and error, the rat finally finds exit A.
Yeah.
I can't say that's very interesting or relevant. It's simply the story of a laboratory experiment.
Yeah, Ace is like, what the fuck? Santa, what is your point?
You're right. It isn't very interesting. Yet.
Hmm?
See, These scientists repeated this experiment over and over.
Oh, is this another, like, collective subconscious thing? So, like, eventually the rats always chose exit B rather than always choosing No, they eventually chose exit A over exit B right at the start after repeating the experiment with so many rats, maybe. Santa will not give you 3k. All he will do is potentially shoot you. I would be careful of this boy. I thought this was going to be about the mouse utopia experiment. This is different.
Using
Indeed.
hundreds of different rats over several generations. This produced some surprising results. With each generation, the rats took less time to find the correct exit. Eventually, a rat was put in the tank who instantly chose exit A without even attempting to go to exit B.
Yeah.
But that wasn't the most impressive part. The same experiment was conducted in another laboratory, far from the original one, with the same results.
The collective rat unconscious.
No, on second thought, the results weren't really the same. The rats in this second experiment began the trials with significantly faster times than the first rats in the initial one. These rats weren't related to the others and had never even come in contact with them. And yet, they all easily found their way
Go
to
home,
exit A
maiden,
as though
have
they already
fun.
knew.
Collective rat consciousness. Exactly, Amina. Exactly.
What did it mean?
Are you
The
suggesting
collective
something
rat
like
consciousness.
telepathy?
It keeps coming up. Is there people in our team that are actually fucking telepathic because, like,
They
it
were
keeps coming up
passing
so much?
information to one another through some undetectable medium?
How the hell would I know?
I'm just telling you for no reason.
I'm not any kind of scientist. I don't know what made him do that. But I do know that story's true. And if you've got another explanation, I'd sure love to hear it.
Maiden, you are technically old enough to drive. I think you're old enough to have a provisional, aren't you? Clearly this means the rats are superior to humans. Yeah, probably.
Come on, let's get going. There's still a lot here we haven't checked out.
So, after that, I will
And we
admit,
gotta
I
get
feel
out of
like
here before June passes out. Hey,
because
wait,
we're skipping
there's
to these
something I wanna
bits all
ask
the
you.
time, it feels so random when they start going on about shit like this. You think that's 17? Well, you're not far.
What?
Why did they use that tank for the experiment?
Huh?
Well, I mean, it seems like you could conduct the same experiment without the water. They could have just used a dry box, you know?
That's
If they
true.
needed to motivate the rats to escape, they could have, I don't know, put some bait by exit B or something. I mean, do they really have to make it so the rats can drown?
Yeah, that sucks.
You know, the word emergency comes from the same root as the word emerge.
Oh, but it's the same as the nonary game thing where they needed that element of danger. Otherwise, the telepathy doesn't
You ever
work.
think about that? Huh? Well, an emergency is something urgent, often something dangerous. And to emerge means to sort of come out, or appear, or rise out of something else. So what's going to emerge in an emergency? Inspiration.
Inspiration. Clover's talked about this. It's all coming together. Like a chestbuster. Chestbusters do in fact emerge from their emergency situation of being born.
Think about it. When the chips are down, either you crack or your mind focuses and pulls up what you need.
So in an emergency, your real potential emerges. Is that what you're saying?
Maybe.
Yeah. That's why the rats had to drown. They had to be in danger. There had to be an emergency for inspiration to emerge.
Oh.
Yes, this totally makes sense. Was that not what I just watched? Oh, it is. Yeah. So that one's okay now. Next one! Cargo room. 9 photos. So it's the talk about us, I guess.
Now we finally have all 9 picture cards.
Yeah! In possibly unrelated news, college exams are now taking place in flooded boxes to improve test scores. Oh my god! Get your underwater and waterproof ink out. I wonder if the exact same contraption was used in the other lab, so there could have been a scent left of the other rats. Maybe, but if it's a water thing, then the water's probably washing the scent off each time. So it's a good theory, Lucas. Sounds like you're all high school.
We just need to insert these cards into the
Are you
slots
okay,
at the
Normal
front
Size
of the box.
Phantom? Your high school tortured you. That's terrible.
You know which card goes in which box.
Yeah, of course I do. It's really obvious. You just match our numbers to the numbers, then you pop the corresponding card in the right box. So for instance, the card with the picture of Ace on it.
Yeah. Yes, I know. Oh, that didn't take
Hey,
long.
June, are you okay?
June did another
I'm sorry, I gotta
tumble.
go check on her. You finish the box thing, all right? Just put the cards in the boxes. I'm counting on you. Are you all right? What happened?
Ace was like, wait, what? What have I happened? What?
Can you stand?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm fine.
What is wrong with you, sweetie?
I just tripped.
Don't give me that. Now is not the time.
But it's true. I tripped over a box.
Just let me see for a sec.
Huh.
You're still warm.
I saw her fall. I think she really did just trip on something, you know? Still, to fall down like that, I think she's probably still a little messed up.
Oh, yeah. Ace could have the face blindness. That's a good point. So he, like, can't tell who's on the cards, really.
All right,
Oh,
well,
that
let's
might be
just
why
get
he
out of here
panicked.
as fast as we can so we can get you to a hospital.
Oh, I don't think it's anything that serious. I just need a little medicine and some sleep, and I'll be fine.
Medicine. Medicine, huh?
I feel another pointless story coming on.
Well, if we could get in touch with anyone outside, I'll bet Ace could swing that for you easy.
Ace? Why?
Huh? Don't you know? He's the president of a pharmaceutical company.
You mean the same pharmaceutical company that experimented on you?
Cradle Pharmaceuticals is the name of the thing.
Yes!
Their flagship product is an anesthetic drug called Soparil.
Soparil. Soparil. I've heard of that before.
Yeah, Santa's just been sitting on this the whole goddamn time. What the fuck? How long have you known this? To be fair, they did the whole don't talk about each other at the start, so even if Santa did know. But then, I think we all asked each other if we knew each other, and Santa just, like, straight up said no. So Santa's been a lying bastard from the start. I mean, unless they fully cleaned it, there'd still be rats rubbed against the walls to leave faint scents. For that suddenly just stop after a point at gate B. So more went to the stronger side. That would make a lot of sense. Probably only remembers the voices. True.
It's an anesthetic that's a gas at room temperature. A lot like how nitrous oxide is. It takes only a few seconds to spread, and even a small amount is very effective. A bunch of countries quickly accepted it for widespread use within their police and military forces. It was an effective crowd suppressant and room clearer.
And it's what he took when he wanted his little nappy wappy.
It was practical, ethical, and the humane nature of it made it the ideal drug. It's been around for about 6 years. They developed it from the extracts of several different roots. It became popular almost as soon as it was made public, with many governments placing large orders.
Now
Demand
this
for
is
Soparil
interesting.
skyrocketed, and of course that meant Cradle Pharmaceuticals' stock did too.
Why do you know all of this?
Yeah.
Heard it from the old man himself.
From Ace? When?
When?
By the number 4 door at the central stairway, when we were searching the second class room. Remember how Snake, 7, and you went to door 5? It was back then. I asked him what he
Oh.
did for a living, and he said he ran his own company. After that, we just started talking, and I guess it just came up.
Oh, so he's been sitting on it since the start, basically. since that door. Effective room cleaner. What happens after he took a bath?
Are you worried about something?
Nothing.
No, that's just a very familiar name, but I don't know it in this timeline, I don't think. They'll just mention random things. They do.
What
the hell is he doing? June, don't push yourself, all right?
Yes.
Santa, could you take care of her? I'll go check on Ace. Looks
Hi,
like he's having
Yuzu.
trouble.
I love how it all happens for a reason. If Santa didn't go with Ace, he wouldn't know. Exactly. Now we have so much more info about Ace, and we're gonna find out that he's face blind!
Sure. What are you doing? What happened?
Nothing. My vision has gotten rather blurry, I think, because of fatigue. I can't see very well at the moment.
What can't you see well?
These pictures. I don't care to admit it, but I may be developing presbyopia. Growing old is a difficult thing. At any rate,
So he hasn't
rest here.
always had it, but he's
I'm
recently
feeling
been
awfully tired,
getting
So if you don't mind, I'd like to rest for a bit.
getting face blind.
How could simply looking at cards have tired him out?
Do you know how hard it is to try fight a mental condition?
But if it wasn't, what had made him so uncomfortable?
It's like, hey, look, there's like 3 kids here that I experimented on. I look weird.
Prosopagnosia. Well, put simply, it means a condition where the mind can't distinguish between human faces.
It's a defeating feeling of not being able to remove faces. Yeah, especially if it's something you used to be able to do. So it's arguably worse.
In other words,
Like,
my face would look the same as Clover's or even
I've
yours.
spoken to a lot of older people who are just like, oh, I can't get around to do this anymore and that. Runs into chat. Hello, Big Jumper Vibes. Welcome. Welcome to chat. You haven't missed any endings yet, so we're all good.
So they
You're
can't
on
remove
time.
faces, which is how most people recognize each other.
We're just
That
learning
means
about
that people with
Ace's
prosopagnosia
face
have trouble
blindness.
recognizing even people they're close to.
I guess when you get stuck in a death game, when you tend to talk about the most random trivia facts out of mild stress and boredom, you know, that makes sense. It's like a stress response of like, I need to tell you about this random fact I know right now.
Well, he looks depressed enough to have it.
Yeah,
Oh well.
it's
Time to
okay.
solve the 9 boxes puzzle.
Jumpy's got you.
Ace's card is in box 1, Snake's is in number 2.
Can I skip at this point? Yes, I can. Wonderful. Okay. Yeah, I'm not doing that puzzle again. And the coffin. It says it's unlocked it, but let's do the second one. Skippy. This is gonna be like Santa being like, hey, I want to keep it. But what if I kept the gun? What if? Did that? Oh, so I had already done that, technically. Okay, that's fine. We've unlocked it. Here we go. Oh, so one is from old age and one's a severe condition. Ah, naruhodo. Thank you, Yuzu. Growing old is depressing. Look at you. Fuck you, Lucas. Fuck you. Let's go. Leave no one behind. Leave everyone behind. Leave it all behind you. Where are we going up to? Where are we up? So we did that room. We've met up.
You two went into door 1 with Clover.
So
didn't you?
Clover went missing.
Yeah, we went through the door together.
But Clover barely spoke to us.
She just did her own thing the whole time.
Okay, now I remember what we're doing.
She's not here.
And now we've gone to go look for Clover again. Hopefully she doesn't have an axe and it'll be fine. Remind me to never get old. Like a certain nerd. You poopy heads.
No, she isn't.
You'll get old. Whether you like it or not.
Alright, just in case, we should go take a look in the shower room.
Shower room?
That's where her brother is. She might have gone to see him.
That's true.
We might as well check, right? Let's go. Good.
Oh, so he knows about the prosthetic arm in this one. So we're gonna go check and we're gonna realize that Snake's not dead! Snake's not dead, Snake's not dead. Snake's alive and
No luck.
in a coffin. As far as I know. You won't even be alive when I get old. Fuck you. I will be alive and old and ready to laugh at you being old. Since he knows about Snake's arm, he checks his body in this route. And unlike Ag's ending, yeah.
The smell is horrible. Let's check the back, just to be sure. No, she's not here. Snake, just where did your sister...
Snake! Snake!
Ugh, such a horrible way to go.
If we can stop it, when I will be happy with the knowledge that I won't die at 6,000 when I pass.
The skull shattered, the left arm's hideously
Some
twisted.
vacuum cleaner to fend off my ghost.
Wait,
There we go, Jumpy. Jumpy with the big brain.
My brother's left arm is, it's not like a normal person's arm. The accident hurt him really bad.
of course. Of course. Why didn't I realize it earlier?
Jumpy?
Oh, sorry for making you wait. Let's go.
It's not Snake! But you didn't realize it earlier because you didn't want to remember a dead body, and that I forgive you. I loved that!
Dude, where were you guys?
For 7.
Did something happen?
Clover is dead.
Why?
I found
What
her
happened?
in the first-class bathroom.
No! Why? Her family needs to stay out of shower rooms and bathrooms. Because this is not good. What is... No! What happened? She did say. But like... What?
Clover. Why? Why did this happen?
She's permanently EP.
Clover. No way. Let's get out of here, June.
Oh no. But who?
Are you all right?
What?
Yes. I think so.
You should get some rest. Here, the bed. Can you sit?
It's the bed. The bed where Snake flirted with me.
Yes.
Who was the first to find the body?
Me.
Why did you come to this room?
To look for Clover. Why else? I found her body in the bathroom. As soon as I did, I ran outside. I got to the top of the stairs by the casino and yelled as loud as I could. Hey, guys! I found her, but it's bad!
Maybe sleeping gas and some spilled tomato. I hope. Do you think this would be a great vacation spot if it wasn't for all those dirty
Get
corpses?
the bathroom in the first-class
Terrible.
cabin! Come quick! Then I went
One
back
less
to-
axe murderer to worry about. You're not wrong! But you're not morally right.
Ace, Santa, and Lotus showed up real soon after that. But I guess you two hadn't heard me or something because you didn't show. So I took off down the stairs to look for you. After that, I mean, you know the rest, right?
7.
Yeah.
There's one more thing I'm worried about.
What?
You stuck one of those plates in between the door and the frame, right? Why did you do that?
Come on, didn't I already tell you that?
Because he's a
I did it
smart
to make
ass
the door
cookie.
lock. So we could come back to this room? Oh. You think I did it?
Well, I don't know. That kind of depends on what you say, doesn't it?
For crying out loud. Follow me.
A closet?
Yeah. This
Oh
is the
yeah, we
reason.
never did get that
The safe.
open.
We couldn't open it when we were getting through this room. I figured there might be something pretty important in it. I couldn't stop thinking about it.
That's true, I forgot about this.
I figured eventually we might figure out what the numbers
So
are.
knife killer is greater than axe killer is greater than gun killer, but Santa with the gun is stronger than knife killer. Potentially, yes. That is the rock, paper, scissors.
So we could get back in that way.
Yeah. Figured it wouldn't open. Huh? This is... rust. If there's rust here, that means... has someone opened the safe? Maybe there's another clue. Anything that might lead us to discover who stabbed Clover.
I think he originally
Behind
said
this
that,
door.
yeah.
The ninth man's body is behind there. Maybe I should have another look at it, just in case. Ugh.
We should have checked over it more detailed
smell is-
last time. Yeah, I can't imagine. Because it's had a few hours to, like, stink up as well. Like, oh. No. No.
It's gone. His bracelet. It's gone. It was right next to the glasses. But why?
Someone took the 9 bracelet.
Huh? Where'd Junpei go? Oh, there you are. Were you looking for something in the hallway?
Yeah.
Did you find something?
No, nothing. What's up?
Well, I wanted you to take a look at something.
What is it?
Yeah, someone should have taken it, because they're very important.
Clover. What was it you wanted to show me?
I searched Clover's body again. A real shame. She was stabbed once in the back, probably by a knife or something.
Yeah, so knife killer, god axe killer.
And I found
We don't know who
this.
knife killer is yet.
What?
I haven't actually looked at it yet. Didn't want to disturb the crime scene, you know? Basic stuff.
Yes, Mr. Policeman.
Well, I did borrow one thing.
What? I'm opening it.
You did borrow one thing, so the
Truth
9.
had gone, truth had gone, and truth had gone. Ah, now truth is asleep in the darkness of the sinister hand.
Interesting.
What is this? Some kind of secret code?
Ex-girl versus knife boy versus gun boy. Knife killer was the same as a submarine ending. Yes. We've been murdered by the knife killer more times than we've been murdered by the axe killer. That much we could say. Because the submarine ending and the ending where we found Lotus as well, both of those were knife killer. Well, one of them could have been axe killer, but we never really got told if it was. But it highly implied it was a knife, not an axe, so... Sinister hand means... left hand, I assume?
Sinister was a term used in heraldry that meant to the left of the bearer of a coat of arms.
Yeah, I assume because we have so many stupid superstitions around left-handed people.
The left hand. The left hand. What does the left hand mean? Does the darkness of the sinister hand have something to do with the bracelet? There's 2 things sticking out on either side of the face. The left and right sides of the face. Left and right. Left and right. Right and left. Truth is gone.
I don't know.
Truth gone.
Truth is elusive. It's nowhere to be found. Yeah, truth can be written, not in any magazine. Da-da-da. Forgot the lyrics, but... an axe would have made a swing noise. That's true, like the axe ending. That's true. So yeah, so we've had 2 deaths by knives, 1 death by axe. 1 to be continued, and whatever this ending's gonna be. Truth gone. Maybe those 2 words? Try switching the sentences
How about
around?
switching the sentence around? Gone had truth. Well, that makes even less sense. Clearly, switching the words isn't going to help.
Okay. Okay. What could they
What else
mean?
could gone and truth mean? Truth, of course, means something that is correct, something that's fact. In other words, something that is right. You could then safely assume that gone means left. After all, after someone left, they were gone.
Ah, that's smart.
But in this case, they clearly refer to their directional homonyms. Then truth equals right, and gone equals left.
So left, right, left, right, left, right, left. No, right, left, right, left, right, left. Immediately says the exact opposite.
These two things sticking out. So if I...
Press them in the following order. Game. If you right, left, oh, I need to see the note. Game, you can't. Clover's note. Not that one. How can you do this to me? How could this happen to me? You didn't let me. I'm pretty sure it's like it was Sinister was left hand, wasn't it? So up, down, up, down, A, left, right, A, B, stop. When I was a child, my mother told me that people who use their left hand are called sinister, and right hand are called dexterous. That's funny. Truth had gone. Truth had gone. Truth had gone. So right, left, right, left, right, left. Right, left, right, left, right, left. So that one. This game had me constantly going, Junpei is the dumbest man alive. Junpei is the smartest man alive. He is equally both.
Did it just...
Wait, can we re-roll our number?
14383421.
Huh? Hey, what are those numbers?
14383421.
Would that be for the safe?
14383421. 143.
This is how I remember a number when I need to do it.
143833421.
Oh, I did have a chat log, Almanor. You're right. I could have used that. Oh well, we're fine now. We made it through.
1 to the 4 to the left. And... oh.
Yeah!
I knew it was for this. Oh,
Da, da, da,
is
da.
this some sort of note? Let's see.
Congrats, peasants. You have found the secret of the nonary game. The nonary game was played once before, 9 years ago. Fact 2. The person with the number 2 bracelet attended the game 9 years ago. Fact 3. It was planned by the following 4 people. Cradle Pharmaceuticals CEO, Genitaro Hongu, Ace! Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Cradle Pharmaceuticals Chief of Staff, Nagisa Nijisaki. Cradle Pharmaceuticals R&D Supervisor, Teraki Kubota. Majority shareholder in Cradle Pharmaceuticals, Kagechika Masashido. Yay, Japanese names. I must punish them. For the innocent lives they sacrificed, this is the only warning they will receive. That innocent souls might be saved. I now state the truth. Oh!
Huh. Sorry, but do you think you could all come with me?
Come with you.
I want all of you to go to the big hospital room.
Why?
There's something
I
I want
have-
to be sure of.
Yeah.
What do you want to be sure of?
I want to know if the person I suspect is really the culprit.
Wait, then you're saying...
Because we know who the CEO is, at least.
Yeah. I think I've got it figured out. I know who killed Snake and Clover. Anyway, if you could all please move to the big hospital room.
Snake's not dead, bro. No body, no crime!
I'll explain everything as soon as we get there.
Is that our last hour?
It's 5 o'clock.
It is weird to hear actual names after code names.
We don't have a lot of time left. Let's go.
Okay, time for some Ace Attorney nonsense.
Before we get started, I was hoping you could do something for me. Ace, Seven, and Lotus, could you please place your palms on the red?
Huh?
Why? If we need to get to the shower room, why don't we just...
No, we're not going inside. Once you've authenticated, step away from the door.
Why?
Please, just
What?
do it. Or perhaps
What?
you don't want to know who killed Snake and Clover.
Fine.
What villain shit are we doing right now, Junpei? What are you up
What
to?
about you?
I
Ace,
love not knowing
Lotus?
what the protagonist is thinking.
Very well.
Sure.
I have this idea. I don't think this device responds to a hand placed on it. It instead reacts to a bracelet being brought close. You don't actually need a hand.
You don't.
I knew it.
What's...
Huh?
What was that about?
How should I know?
Thanks. I appreciate your cooperation. By the way, Ace, would you mind if I asked you something?
What is it?
Do you know who I am?
What? What kind of question?
I am he! I am he! Sounds more badass than it should be.
Just answer it, please. Who am I?
Jumpy!
Junpei, of course. Who else would you be?
Unfortunately, that's the wrong answer. Actually, I'm Santa.
What?
Oh, he's fucking with his face recognition thing.
The clothes I'm wearing, I borrowed from Junpei. And the clothes he's wearing are mine. We had a little swap.
That's ridiculous. Impossible.
So, you're saying I'm not Santa?
Oh, this feels mean.
Of course you aren't.
Why? What makes you so sure I'm not Santa?
If you were Santa, then door 3 wouldn't have opened for us just now.
Yeah, he says nothing about, you know, not having white hair.
1 plus 7 plus 8 plus 3 equals 19. 1 plus 9 would be 10. The digital root would be 1. But the 4 of us just opened door 3. You can't possibly be Santa. Your bracelet number isn't 3.
It's 5, right? You're exactly right. My bracelet number is 5. Sorry, Ace. I tricked you. Of course, I'm not really Santa. I'm Junpei. Who could possibly...
That's so mean.
It's obvious I'm not. To think I was, ridiculous. But I guess you couldn't see just how obvious it was.
Because you can't recognize faces. Psh, there's a listener quote. I'm Santa.
I asked you before, didn't I? What makes you so sure I'm not Santa? And you answered. If you were Santa, then door 3 wouldn't have opened for us just now. Most people wouldn't say something like that. The first thing that would come to anyone else's mind wouldn't be the bracelet number. There'd only be one thing they'd say. One sentence. You don't have his face.
Well, no, you could also say you don't have white hair and you're not the skinny twink. I don't know. You're slightly thicker than that skinny twink.
Ace, you have prosopagnosia. Am I right?
Prosopagnosia?
What's that?
No clue.
Prosopagnosia is...
Let me explain again.
Very well. I confess. I have prosopagnosia. I cannot differentiate human faces.
Like I said, must be kind of scary at times.
Is that what this was about? You want to mock me for my disorder?
No.
No, not at all. I'm not making fun of you at all. In fact, I feel kind of bad for you.
Yeah, it's kind of a shitty thing.
The reason I brought this up is that there's an excellent chance the person who killed Snake has prosopagnosia.
What do you mean?
I'll just come right out with it. I think it was you, Ace. You killed him.
Da da
That's
da!
ridiculous. What possible evidence do you?
I have 3 pieces of evidence.
Trace evidence.
The first, think back to a few hours ago.
Is it cause the 9? Can you get into door 3 with 2, 9, and 1? 2, 3 would make 12. Yes! Yes, you could!
You made us argue over the 3 doors here in the big hospital room. There was no way all 7 people could go through them. Lotus suggested that we sacrifice one of us. Then you, Ace, said, I'll stay here. Why would you say something like that? It's pretty simple, really. You didn't want us to see the dead body in the shower room.
Maths. Maths solves all crimes.
You see? If Ace stayed behind, there were only 2 doors the rest of us could go through. Doors 7 and 8. There was no way we could get through door 3, the shower room.
Indeed.
You knew that, didn't you, Ace? That's why you volunteered to stay behind.
Come on now. I think that's going a bit far. I can understand if you're jealous of my bravery, but please don't devalue my actions. I only wanted to save the rest of you. Surely you can understand my altruism.
No, in fact, altruism is very confusing.
Altruism, huh? You already knew, didn't you? You knew that whichever doors we took, eventually we'd end up back in the big hospital room.
What on earth are you saying? Of course I didn't know that. How could I have?
Really?
Yes, yes.
Oh well, that's cool. I've still got 2 more pieces of evidence that say you're the killer. The second is that, as I said earlier, you have prosopagnosia.
So Ace is the knife killer. It's been Ace all along.
Then you mean to imply that a person who can't distinguish human faces must be a bad person?
That's not what we're saying.
Junpei, they call that prejudice.
Playing the prejudice card.
No,
That's
I
not
know
what we're
this.
saying, murderer.
Then why?
Well, before I explain, I suppose there's something I should tell you. The corpse in the shower room. It's not Snake's.
What?
Yeah, I don't know who that corpse is, though, is the problem.
I didn't put it together right away, but there was something Clover told me. She said that Snake's left arm was prosthetic. He'd lost his real arm in an accident, but the body we saw in the
Some
shower
of my best
room,
friends are
let's call
prosopagnosia.
him Guy X.
Just because this one guy with prosopagnosia is a knife killer doesn't mean they all are. Guys.
Guy X's left arm was definitely flesh and blood. In other words, Guy X couldn't possibly have been Snake.
Oh God. No. That's impossible.
Let's say, hypothetically, that the killer didn't have prosopagnosia. If that were the case, he would immediately realize that Guy X wasn't Snake. Even if the clothes were the same as Snake's, their faces would be completely different. It would have been obvious they were different people. And yet, they still killed him. Why? Why would they kill a stranger who'd only just shown up?
Who the fuck is Guy X then? I'm so confused,
On
but
the
it's
other
fine.
hand, if the killer did have prosopagnosia, it makes sense. They thought Guy X was Snake and killed him.
Wait. Wait just a moment. Let's say you're right, and I mistook Guy X for Snake. Even if I did, I would have had no motive to kill him. Why would I want to kill Snake?
I can think of at least 2 motives.
Because you're the guy behind the stuff. Elon Musk, Guy X. That'd be great. All will be answered in time! I'm excited to know.
Snake knew about your past. If he ever revealed what he knew, that would have been really bad for you. You really didn't want that to happen. So to make sure Snake's mouth stayed shut, you killed him. 2. Snake had a grudge against you. You knew that. Or at least you could have easily assumed he did. Even without exposing your identity, he was a threat to you. You never knew when you might be attacked. You couldn't ever let your guard down. Every moment was a moment he might try something. You didn't want that kind of danger hanging over you.
Hey, hold on a minute. What's the past that Ace wouldn't want us to know?
The one he told you, Santa, weirdly, and you didn't click to it.
Why did Snake have a grudge against him?
Look at this.
What's this piece of paper? The nonary game was played once before 9 years ago. The person with the number 2 bracelet attended the game 9 years ago. It was planned by the following 4 people. Cradle Pharmaceuticals CEO Gentaro Hongo.
Hey, Ganny.
It's the message from Zero. It was in the safe in the first class cabin.
Give me a break! That paper is a lie!
Uh-huh.
Someone is trying to frame me!
Uh-huh.
Me. You said me, right? Wouldn't that mean you're admitting you were Hongo,
Gentaro.
the CEO of Cradle Pharmaceuticals?
Hongo.
Or am I mistaken?
Very well. I admit that much. I am certainly the CEO of Cradle Pharmaceutical, Gentaro Hongo.
I wonder if his tag will
So
change.
what if I
No,
am?
it won't.
I don't know
It is still
anything
Ace.
about this nonary game that supposedly took place 9 years ago.
Do you? Yeah, I mean that's a good point. If he's a CEO of what was a company that kind of took off, he probably doesn't know everything that happens under him.
Everything on that scrap of paper is bullshit. Someone is trying to set me up, you see? First of all, Junpei, you're claiming I did this all by myself. Think that over, all right? How could I have killed Snake all by myself?
Not Snake. It was Guy X.
I don't care who it was. You said the killer put this other man into door 3, right?
Yes.
Yeah, maybe.
Then I couldn't have possibly done that alone.
Yes, you
could
could
have opened
have.
door 3 with only myself and Guy X.
Nope. You could have.
Huh?
What?
Actually, Ace, when you were unconscious, I took something from you. Remember when you were injected with that anesthetic and fell asleep in the big hospital room? Yeah, back then, I took this.
No! You couldn't have!
All the way back then. Jumpy.
Ace, your right hand there tells
Oh.
me all I need
Nope,
to know.
he didn't. Oh, Jumpy's such a fucking villain. Absolutely a villain. I love him.
You want to tell me what you were so worried about? What's in your pocket?
Stockbrokers usually just care about financials, not R&D. True.
It's the number 9 bracelet, isn't it?
What's funny is that in one dialogue, if you choose you into stock market to Santa, he said he put a stock in Cradle, and he gained a lot of money. That makes sense.
Ace, Guy X, and the 9th man's bracelet. That was all you needed to open door 3. That's how you killed Guy X all by yourself, Ace. All you needed was the number 9 bracelet in your chest pocket. If you want to play innocent, that's fine by me. Go ahead, tell me. I don't have the bracelet, if that's what you want to do. But if you could take off your coat and hand it to me, I'd really appreciate it. Otherwise, we'll have to take it from you by force. Right, Seven?
Yeah, it'd be my pleasure.
Oh no, oh no, the evil man is laughing. That means you caught him. Oh shit, here comes the evil laugh.
Well done, Junpei.
That's fucking creepy.
As you so correctly deduced,
AC, can we not look like that, please?
I retrieved it while we were searching for the missing hardware for the red. I left the room I was supposed to search and headed to the first-class cabin on B deck. My purpose was to obtain the number 9 bracelet. 9 is a potent ally in the nonary game. Adding 9 to any set of numbers won't alter the digital root. As you can see, 9 is a very useful number here.
Naruhodo. So that ending where everyone died when you discover Ace, Clover, and Santa bleeding on the stairs, you only check Clover. Yeah, I very much assumed in that ending that at least one of them had faked their death or like pretended to be dead on the floor and then came after you afterwards.
With it, one can go anywhere. It is, I suppose,
The
you could
evil
say,
sprite.
a game changer.
The evil sprite.
So I made for the first-class cabin to obtain it. in mere moments.
Snake
I
followed him.
successfully acquired the number 9 bracelet. There was also an unexpected bonus. The knife the 9th man had used.
Oh, so that's what the
I quickly
knife
pocketed
is.
both of them and left.
Shit.
I made my way back to where I was expected to be. That's when I ran into Snake. Well, this guy X, actually. I spotted him ahead of me. He was heading for the large hospital room and hadn't noticed me. The man wearing Snake's clothes arrived at door 3.
Yeah, because he can tell clothes and hair and stuff, so he'd
When
know
he
it
stopped,
was Snake's
I
outfit.
walked up behind him and called out, "Snake." He turned around.
Interesting.
He said nothing. His mouth simply hung half open. He seemed dazed somehow, almost like a man half asleep. Perhaps he had been drugged. It wasn't important. I tend to gloss over little things like that. I was certain that man was Snake. I knew Snake had taken part in the nonary game 9 years ago. Being blind, it made sense that he didn't recognize me immediately upon our first meeting. But why then hadn't Snake said anything to me later? Surely he hadn't forgotten what had happened to him in the nonary game. But not once did he attempt to confront me. Did his lack of sight prevent him from fully recognizing who I was?
I don't think it would. I think Snake's a bit smarter than that. I think Snake would have known who Ace is. Obviously, this is a case where it was a different person, so,
Or perhaps Snake had conspired with Zero to deceive me. Regardless, he was a threat, and it was better to deal with him sooner rather than later. I had to get rid of him before he took action. With quick thinking, my plan went into motion immediately. I held the number 9 bracelet over the red. I waved my own bracelet in front of the red, and then grabbed Snake's arm and shoved his hand against the scanner panel. The door opened. I threw the man through it. 9 seconds later, the door shut. 81 seconds passed. After that, I returned to my post as though nothing had happened. After conducting my own search, I returned to the large hospital room when the 1 a.m. bell rang.
what a
Ace.
bastard.
Did you kill Clover?
Yes,
Why? Why did you kill her?
she was Snake's sister. It was possible he had told her something dangerous.
Ugh.
Additionally, she had gone through door 1. It seemed likely she might have found it.
Found what?
Why don't you go through door 1 yourself? Perhaps it's hidden somewhere.
Yeah, but Lotus and I went through door 1 too.
We didn't see anything suspicious.
Yes, I thought as much after I heard your report at the central stairs.
Is Snake Zero then? Potentially. Because, like, what would make sure that he
I
could
doubt
still
the two
open?
of you could find it.
Huh?
But perhaps Clover was different. Perhaps she had found it. I was, therefore, desperate to find her. And at last I did, in the first-class cabin. I spoke very calmly. Did you see it?
See what?
Don't act as if you don't understand. You were in the captain's quarters, weren't you?
Uh-huh. What are you talking about?
Very well. By the way, what are you doing here, Clover?
What? Nothing.
There's blood on your shoes. It looks fresh. Did you go take a look at the 9th man's corpse? I see. Your silence suggests that you noticed. You saw something, didn't you?
Run, Clover! I know this is the past and a flashback, but
You
run!
saw that his bracelet was gone.
No!
You aren't going anywhere. You're staying here.
No!
Don't you run, little girl.
Always. Poor Baba. Oh, poor axe-murdering Baba.
That was how I killed Clover.
She didn't deserve that.
You son of a bitch!
And now we're all gonna get murdered!
I admit it. I've lost. I have lost. Completely and utterly. Don't misunderstand, Junpei. I didn't lose to you. I lost to Zero. Not you.
So he's not Zero, but yeah, Snake would make the most sense as Zero right now.
I'm rather disgusted with myself for falling into such a simple trap. I looked the fool. And it
You
was
are
a
the
trap.
fool.
Make no mistake. I was trapped and manipulated by Zero. The man I killed in the shower room? If he wasn't Snake, then I have no idea who he was. But he was wearing Snake's clothes. And that was no coincidence. He had also been injected with something that reduced his cognition and prevented him from identifying himself or resisting me. And we can't forget the components that were removed from the red before we arrived. I have no doubt that Zero planned all of this. Zero made sure I would kill that man. It follows, of course, that Zero knew everything I would do. That I would try to take the number 9 bracelet. That I would try to kill Snake. Everything.
I must punish them for the innocent lives they sacrificed. This is the only warning they will receive. That innocent soul might be saved. I now state the truth. Zero.
I think Zero is one of us.
Huh?
What are you scheming here, Jumpy?
Zero is one of us? No. Wait. There's one more person.
There is one more person!
Snake. The man who died in the shower room isn't Snake. That means he's almost certainly still alive. Maybe Snake is Zero.
Bobby.
He made Guy X wear his clothes so that we'd all think he was dead. Where's Snake now?
But would Snake have allowed his little sister to get killed?
He's off somewhere laughing at us. If he is Zero, he must have been lying to us about everything else. Is he watching us?
No, that's the only thing I don't like about the Snake. The
Well,
Snake Zero
I
theory.
believe I've finished with my confession. Why
Because-
don't we get moving?
I don't know, maybe he doesn't care about Clover, but
What the hell is this shit? You aren't going anywhere, you son of a bitch! We're gonna leave your ass here to rot!
Why? Because I killed Clover? That's ridiculous. Why are you so upset that I killed the little bitch?
Ace, you
She
asshole!
was nothing to you. A stranger you only met a few hours ago. Am I wrong? You bastard! Blindsiding me with a punch, huh? You've got some fire, don't you? I confess, I rather like a tough woman.
Ace, no. Ace down. Bad Ace.
Well, maybe you'd like another one then.
Before that, let me give you one of my own.
Lotus, step back. Please step back. He's about to stab you.
Huh?
Oh no, the
If you so much
gun!
as blink, I won't hesitate to pull this trigger.
I forgot about the gun. I thought he was just gonna stab. Murder means nothing. I got places to go, people to murder. Zero Snake just figured that Clover would kill first and find the axe. It was a single mistake, maybe.
I've already killed 3 people. Don't think I'm not ready to make it 4.
3 people? What do you mean?
Very well. Let me take this opportunity to illuminate you. The person who killed the 9th man was me. Although I suppose to be more accurate, I encouraged him to get himself killed.
Yeah. I mean, Ace is also in the same room when you have the gun, so Ace and or Santa can both take the gun. They both have equal opportunity for that. It's always the damn gun.
While we were examining the main staircase, he came to me and told me his name. I recognized it at once, so I gave him a little push. Just a little white lie. It seems the settings for the dead were altered. Now it only requires a single person to deactivate the detonator in the bracelet. Investigate what's beyond door 5. We'll meet again later.
Oh my god.
And with that,
Okay, Have a good one, guys. I'm going off ahead now.
So he's probably one of the other, like the R&D guy or something.
Why is it stopping? God damn it! You lied!
Oh yeah, I forgot you said that. It's been ages.
Open the door, please! I'm begging you! Help me! Please get me out of here! Oh my god, oh my god! There's no time left! Listen, I was lied to! He lied to me! He put me in here! It was him! He killed me! It was him!
You might want to be more specific. The pronoun game does not catch your killer.
I had 4 reasons. for
Yeah,
killing
at least we cut off at least, I don't know, 3 people in our party.
As I said before, in the nonary game, the number 9 bracelet is of utmost importance. If I had allowed him to keep such a useful tool, he, or it, would have become a threat to me. As such,
Jesus
I
Christ.
decided that he should be eliminated early on. I wanted the number 9 bracelet. If I could manage to obtain it, I would be able to manipulate the game as I saw fit. I would be unable to acquire the bracelet unless its owner was dead. That's the second reason. Even setting aside his number, he would have been nothing but trouble for me.
So R&D, dead CEO, shareholders, just big people, marketing.
He was aware of my past. He knew what happened here 9 years ago.
Yeah, I'm
It was
assuming it
important
was
that I
someone
eliminate
else
him
on the
before he
sheet.
was able to disseminate this information. Lastly, I wished to conduct a simple test. A test to see if this nonary game was serious, or a poor attempt at a joke. I needed to be quite sure. As such, I encouraged him to act against the rules so that I might observe the outcome.
I don't get your third motive. What the hell happened 9 years ago?
Yes,
Didn't I
please
say
tell us.
The nonary game was played. I planned it out, and I conducted its execution.
So you were 0 last time.
Why? What on earth was it supposed to do?
I don't really think I have any obligation to tell you that.
Hey, what's with this gun? Where did he get this?
Why don't you tell her, Santa?
On the other side of door 6, we found the gun in the coffin in the cargo room, right? The bastard must have grabbed it when we weren't looking.
Indeed I did. That was a pretty serious mistake, you know. Just saying you intended to leave it behind. Well, there isn't much time left. I'll be off then.
Well, where are you going?
Do I really need to explain? I had assumed it would be obvious. I have the number 9 bracelet. And now I have Lotus.
Wasn't there a door with a 9 on it in the room that looked like a church? That's where you're going, isn't it?
And how do you know that?
Santa told me about it while we were looking for Clover.
I see. Well, you are correct. That is my destination. But now I must say goodbye to all of you. Ah, and please, don't forget my warning. Move and I'll pull the trigger. I don't need her alive to open the door, you know.
Shit! He's getting away!
You can't risk it.
Now, Lotus, open the door for me if you would. Goodbye.
Uh-oh. Well, we knew Ace was hella sus, and at least now we know now. Also, I really hate to say it, but you guys might be right that we might have to have a secondary finale next week. Jet next offense. I know you messaged that ages ago, but I just noticed.
Are you alright? Jesus, you're burning up. Your fever's back.
I love this. This is the same, like, June as before, and then, like, they got a different artist to do Santa here, evidently. Someone was on holiday.
I'm okay. Really, I'm fine. You should be worrying about Lotus.
But...
Jumpy, don't worry about me. I just need a little rest. I'll be fine.
Final 2, final 5. Shh.
You remember? I just needed to rest a little bit last time. So please, please save Lotus.
I know, the hand sizes. Santa's got them yowie hands right now.
Think about what Ace has already done, Junpei. When he's got what he needs from Lotus, you really think he's just gonna let her walk away?
Damn it. You guys go on ahead. As soon as June starts feeling better, we'll follow you. Go! All right. Come on, Seven. We're going after Ace.
Hell yeah!
Santa, you take good care of June. I'm trusting you. Got it. Let's go!
And Santa's somewhat trustworthy today because he doesn't have a gun. Somewhat. Somewhat. Could still murder. Run!
Where are
I
they?
take it he's already gone through.
You think they already went through?
Maybe. Let's check the red.
No? Oh, they went through the other one. Oh, okay.
That means Ace and Lotus
Interesting.
went through here.
Yeah, it seems like it.
What do we do now?
Yeah, what should we do? Well, the big door is still vacant, but...
The two of us can't do anything with it.
Yeah, not even counting how our digital route isn't 9.
Knock, knock.
What's that sound?
It's Snake, motherfucker. And that'll be this ending, isn't it? We'll get the to be continued at this point.
It's coming from over there.
The coffin.
Yeah.
Let's open it.
How?
By force!
I don't think that's gonna happen.
I mean, we tried that last
Never know till
time.
you try. The only necessity for success is the willingness to suffer 1,000 failures.
I mean, that's a good...
Who said that?
I forget. Anyway, we've got to try. Damn it!
See? Didn't I tell you? If you could just pull it open, why would it have something like that?
Right. So unless I put in the right passcode, it's not gonna open.
I mean, a lot of people probably failed
Is there some sort of
skydiving for
clue
us to
somewhere?
have the rules and safety of skydiving that we have now.
Hey, Junpei. I remember you mumbling about some weird numbers over by the bathroom in the first-class cabin. You got those numbers by solving the secret message Clover was holding, right? Truth had gone. Or something like that.
Yeah, that's right. What about it?
Well, maybe that number's the passcode for this thing, too.
Come on, that's impossible.
It's a good shout.
Those numbers were the code to unlock that safe.
I know, I'm near an ending. 1 second. Apparently I confused my fiance by knocking on the desk then.
Yeah, but the person who set up that safe in this coffin is the same person, right? Zero set up both of these.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Come on, Simon. Everyone knows escape rooms don't use puzzle solutions.
Well, then they might have
Or
set the same
do
passcode
they?
for both of them.
This thought was an encounter.
That's ridiculous.
I'm good at confusing with knocking.
Why don't you just try it? I mean, it's not like you'll make things any worse.
It'd just be a waste of time. There's no way they're the same number.
How do you know that? You never know until you try. The only necessity for success is the willingness to suffer 1,000 failures.
Jumpy, just
Who said that?
frickin' do it.
You.
Just try it, Jumpy. Someone needs to get out. Let's open the box.
438.
Doot, 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 doot,
3421.
doot, 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 doot.
You
See?
gotta be kidding me.
Who's in the box? Who's in the box? Snake's in the box! Snake's in the box! In cult robes.
Why?
Ah, those
those voices. Junpei and Seven, unless I'm mistaken.
Hi. Nice to see you.
Where are the others? Are they elsewhere?
We got a lot of catching up to do, my good man.
I see. I believe I got the gist of everything.
In his robes because his clothes got nicked.
Have I been sufficiently caught up?
Yeah, I think so. We had a black screen, so I assume so. Sig looking like a vampire right now. Actually does.
But that still doesn't explain why you were trapped in here.
We've still got no clue about Zero's true identity, let alone why the hell he's doing all this. Why did he put Guy X in Snake's clothes? Is all this stuff somehow related to that nonary game that was played 9 years ago?
Probably.
Hey, Snake, do you know anything?
You were there 9 years ago.
What are you talking about? I apologize, but I have no idea what you're saying.
Oh, come on, just tell us if you know.
I don't know what to tell you. How can I know something I don't?
This is bad. We're running out of time.
We need to go after Ace.
So does Snake not have a bracelet right now?
The three of us can't make a digital route of 9.
Yeah, we just get 5.
We're stuck here then.
Oh. Hey, I just remembered something.
What?
What is it?
I found something earlier.
What did you find?
This.
Zero.
Oh.
Zero's bracelet.
What did you say? Are you saying that 7 has the number 0 bracelet?
Yeah.
Guy X had it, probably. Yeah, that's what I'm assuming. I don't think, like, Snake even has his bracelet
Where
at the
did you
moment.
get that?
Because Guy X had to have had it for the door to open.
Clover gave it to me.
She did?
Yeah.
How did she come by it?
Well, she found it. See, on the other side of door 1, A deck, the captain's quarters. She asked me to hold on to it because it was too big and bulky for her to be lugging around.
He's lying. He even told us earlier.
I haven't actually looked at it yet. Didn't want to disturb the crime scene, you know? Basic stuff. Well, I did borrow one thing.
He probably said that so Snake doesn't find out about Clover.
Yeah.
Alright, June.
But Snake should know.
Nice knowing you.
Wait, what?
Come on, man. I'm just kidding. Still, just in case, I want to make sure the 0 bracelet gets picked up by the red. Snake, give me a hand, alright?
Yeah, dead guy in the captain's quarters had it. That's exactly right. The guy in the captain outfit.
Huh? Why isn't it opening?
Well, the 3rd asterisk lit up, so it must have registered the 0 bracelet.
Maybe it isn't actually 0.
Huh?
What?
That bracelet may not actually produce the number 0 when scanned.
Oh.
That is what I'm saying.
Yeah, fake 0.
Why don't we try a few different combinations? Perhaps we can determine what number that bracelet actually contains.
Oh, got it.
They decided to use the following combination. So... Snake, Junpei, bracelet. Snake, Junpei, bracelet.
Let's try Snake, me, and the bracelet. If this combination works, then the number for this bracelet is 2.
No, so it's not
Didn't
2.
open.
Guess it's not 2.
Then... let's try me, 7, and the bracelet. If this combination works, then the number for this bracelet is 6.
I get the feeling the number for the bracelet is going to be another 9, potentially. Oh, it's a 6.
It opened.
Yes, so it would seem.
Interesting. A
That
second
means the bracelet
6.
is actually 6. But how is that possible? The display on the bracelet clearly shows a 0.
Oh man, that's not good. I guess our time's just about up, huh?
Uh-oh.
At any rate, we know now that the door can be opened. Let's go.
But, Snake, Are you sure?
Yeah. You know that only Junpei and I can go through this way.
You needn't worry. I have a solution to this problem. My last resort. But if now is not the time for last resorts, then when?
Last?
Yeah, there could be 2 bracelets floating around. If there's 2 6 bracelets, there could be 2 bracelets.
Resort?
So we're actually going in? With just me and 7?
Gotta admit, you really surprised me there, kid. I couldn't figure out how the hell you were gonna get out of that one. How come you didn't do that right off the bat?
As I told you, it was a last resort. Had I used it at the beginning of the game, I would have come under a great deal of suspicion.
What did you
I
do?
imagine that most people would have taken it to mean that I was Zero. Once they'd convinced themselves of that, I wasn't optimistic about my chances of making it out of here alive, let alone unscathed. I felt it best to play my cards close to the chest, as it
Is it the whole rubber ball under armpit trick to stop my
That
pulse?
way, if I were in a situation where there was nothing else I could do.
Oh shit, yeah, because of his left arm isn't real, so he could just leave the detonator behind. You're right, that's what he could
I have a
do.
little trick up my sleeve.
I just want to check what's happening with the flow here. Okay, so
I just take my bracelet off.
My brother's left arm is... it's fake.
because the prosthetic.
I know this is kind of a weird thing to say, but I'm glad that's a fake arm.
You have to be afraid of the door if you don't got a bracelet.
You are correct.
I think these stairs connect to the bottom deck.
Doesn't look like it's underwater. Let's go through that door.
Am I actually gonna have to do a
Incinerator?
thing?
Oh my. That doesn't sound very pleasant. Do you see a lever near the gate, perhaps?
Yeah, right over here.
This is quite fun because it means that, like, the first room I ever did was with these two.
Well, I'd be happy to regale you with the
Well,
story.
the first room I ever did
imagine it
with
should only take
NPCs.
half a day or so. If you pull it, the door ought to open.
Got it.
We're gonna walk into the incinerator? Really? Oh, hey!
What? Why? Why is there another one?
Warning, warning. Emergency incineration command has been acknowledged.
Uh-oh. The mummy, yeah.
Automatic incineration will take place in 9 minutes.
Of course it's 9 bloody minutes.
Oh my, how exciting. You've run quite a show here, Zero. What's the matter? Too frightened to understand? Here, let me explain.
It's said that the incineration system is about to activate. In 9 minutes, this room will be engulfed in flame.
Who are you?
That's 3 9 doors, yeah. Do you think there's 9 doors?
You don't recognize me? I'm hurt. It's me, Snake.
Snake? Yes, you are alive. I'm afraid your bizarre style had me confused. I'm quite glad to see that you're alive. If you don't mind my asking, how did you get here? Snake, Junpei 7. The 3 of you couldn't have opened a door with a 9. Did you use Clover's bracelet, perhaps?
What?
Oh yeah, because he didn't know Clover was dead. No! Ace.
Well, your reaction suggests that you did not.
Hold on. Why did you think we'd have Clover's bracelet?
Oh, they haven't told you?
Told me what?
Clearly not. Normally I would take some time and enjoy the moment. But I'm afraid my time is at a premium just now. I'll have to make this quick. Clover.
Don't do it, Ace! Keep your goddamn mouth shut!
Clover.
I said stop it! Don't listen to him, Snake.
What happened to Clover?
Clover died.
No, that's not true. It's a lie.
Poor guy.
It has to be a lie.
Oh, it's quite true. I can assure you of that. I killed her myself, you see.
What?
Oh shit, he opened his eyes!
I'm sorry, did I stutter? I killed her.
And he's quite proud of it now we've caught him.
I would have rather she died with less suffering. A bullet in her brain, perhaps, would have been ideal. Unfortunately, that would have made quite a bit of noise. Circumstances being what they were.
Well, who's left
I was
outside?
forced to
Santa
settle
and
for
June.
nine.
So you got
The
3,
one the
and
ninth man had.
those two can make a 9 on their own. If you could leave the 0 behind for them, they could get through.
I believe I caught her just below the shoulder blade. I was rather lucky, in fact. My first thrust went right between her ribs. Her flesh was so soft.
Ace, you fucking weirdo.
My knife slid in so easily.
Why?
There's no resistance.
We need to get out of this room, you dumbass. Why are you even still in here? You could have gotten through that door already.
That feeling was... I confess, I feel rather excited. It is a powerful memory.
You gross asshole.
Someday, perhaps, I hope I can feel it again.
Incineration will begin in 7 minutes.
Stop talking and open the door.
I'm going to kill you.
What was that?
I'll kill you. I'll kill you.
Ah, so you're going to kill me. Please do. Come now. I'm waiting.
Don't do it. Don't listen to him, Snake.
Also, should we not have one missing arm here since he left his arm behind?
Stop it, kid. He's screwing with your head.
Is there a problem? Woody, don't you want me to send you to join your sister?
Don't. The snake.
Don't do it!
Poor guy. Yeah, and he's gonna get shot.
Snake.
Snake!
Snake!
Lotus.
Hurry! This way!
Incineration will begin in
Oh, he crushed his hand to take his bracelet off. Oh, I see.
5 minutes.
Give me the woman. I need her. Without her bracelet, I will be unable to open this door. Quickly now! I don't have time for your shenanigans. I see. Then it would seem I have no choice. The rest of you must die as well. Fortunately, I have 5 bullets left. 1 for Junpei, another for Lotus, and the last 3 for that lump of idiotic man you call Seven.
Fucking
I will
ass.
take Lotus's body with me and leave this room.
Or you could just take the bracelet. You don't have to take the whole body.
Incineration will begin in 4 minutes.
Well, it looks as though our time together is at an end. I rather enjoyed playing with you.
Damn it.
Goodbye.
Kill you.
Oh,
No, that's impossible.
he's up. He didn't hear no bell.
I'll kill you. I'll kill you. Stay away from me. Get back. Stop. If you come any closer, I'll get away from me.
He actually is vampire now, yeah.
I said, don't
He's
come any
undead now.
closer. Shit! You bastard!
That should be all his. That's all his bullets.
3 minutes.
He is but a man now.
Finally,
I'll kill you.
And it was a 6, so we can take Lotus with us.
you won't get away.
Jesus Christ, Snake.
You son of a bitch! You're a monster! Get off me! Let me go!
Says
damn
you, who ran a nonary game.
Yeah!
This is it, Ace. We're going to burn to death together.
What?
Incineration will begin in 2 minutes.
Yeah, the rest of us should get out.
Damn you! Get off! Let me go, you monster! Okay, look. Think about it this way. My company owns a wonderful hospital. It has excellent doctors. You're not wounded too seriously. I'm sure they can fix you up easily. You don't have to die. You could be saved. Just let me go.
No. When a snake constricts its prey, it rarely lets go. It do!
Becky,
Look at him go.
Life. Snake, that's enough. You can stop now.
Yes! He's right, Snake. You've done enough!
Come on, Snake, let's go. Let's get out of here.
He can't.
You have to come with us. We have to leave together.
I apologize, but I'm afraid I can't do that. You'd best forget about me. You need to leave soon. I'm going to take him with me.
Shut up! Be quiet!
Big man baby now, isn't he?
My sister died because of me.
Well, because of you, sweetie. Because of this asshole.
Perhaps this will begin to atone for that.
You shouldn't be taking that on. It's his fault.
In the afterlife, she can forgive me.
She'll be happy to see you, bro.
Now go. Go now. You have to go.
We're gonna go.
Incineration will begin in 1 minute.
God damn it! Shit! We're out of time! We gotta go!
Junpei, what are you doing? You have to get out of here now.
Snake! Snake!
Snake!
Wait! Don't be an idiot, Junpei! No! No! I have to help Snake!
You can't, sweetie. You can't. You gotta leave him.
Off me!
You gotta leave him.
Let me go!
Incineration will begin in 10 seconds. 7, 6.
Damn it, I don't get a choice, kid! Don't blame me for this, alright?
Right thing, Seven. Right thing. They could, but it's not really gonna change anything at this point. And Snake's been shot so many times, he's not gonna survive. Even if we get him out.
3, 2.
These voice actors are wonderful at screaming. 10 out of 10 performances.
1, 0. Gates 2 and 3 are locked down.
Oh no.
Beginning incineration.
Shit! Damn you all! Why?
'Cause you're an asshole!
Why?
'Cause you're an asshole!
Why me?
'Cause you deserve it!
I don't
You do!
deserve
Yes!
this!
You do!
Answer me!
You're an asshole!
Answer me, Zero!
You're an asshole!
Why?
Because you're an asshole!
Why?
Burn in hell!
Zero! Zero!
Bye bye. It was supposed to be a short stream. Yes, we failed. I utterly failed at keeping this at an hour and a half. Utterly, completely failed. We're nearly at the 2-hour mark again. And we haven't done true ending.
Hey, wait! Junpei!
Junpei, where are you going?
You stay here. I'll go get Santa and June.
You're gonna bring them here?
How?
Don't worry about that. Just stay here and wait.
It's flambe.
I saw an elevator on the way here. If I can get it to work, then maybe... Please work. Yes.
And now here's where like June is dead or Santa's dead or something.
June! Santa!
Where are they?
Damn it. Where did they go?
I think they were just wondering how because they didn't know how to get them through the numbered door. Friends, Doko! Oh, were they actually in here waiting for us in here?
Connie!
Oh, what happened?
No. It can't be. It's... Oh, Connie! Connie, are you alright?
Jumpy?
Oh, man. Connie.
This is a long ass ending. Oh my god. One second on the BRB, 1 second. I just need to check. I have to go. We've been going for an extra half an hour and there's no end in sight. We're still on this node of it. I wanted to look at this because if we were at the end node, I was like, maybe 15 more minutes and we'd be there. But I do in fact need to go. We've gone half an hour more than I planned to today anyway. So I guess we're going to have one more super duper final stream. And then... remember how long the ending is. Hopefully just 2 more hours. There's a lot to get through. There is. So maybe we'll just have final part 2 next week and then final part 3 next week after, but well, we're getting there. But for now, one more final stream. I never know when the final of a game is gonna be. I'm always so nervous to put the final tag on things. But at least we found out what was in the coffin. That's nice. I'm glad that happened. We found out what was in the coffin, and then what was in the coffin got incinerated. Boo. Do you plan on continuing VLR later? I don't know what you mean by VLR. But... I do have to go. So thank you everyone for coming! Thank you everyone in chat, thank you everyone who looked, thank you anyone who watches the VOD. I really appreciate you coming and interacting and enjoying my content no matter which way you do it. It was great to see Snake again. I'm very happy to see Snake again. If you have not already, I would also highly appreciate it if you could leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you're on YouTube, and if you're on Twitch, if you give the channel a cheeky little follow, that would be lovely. If you would like to support me in the monetary times, you could do so. I need to save. Click to save, yes. You can do so via many links in the description of the YouTube. I'm going to do it really quite fast because I need to log off, like, now. You've got membership, you've got a Patreon, you've got a Kofi, and you've got a merch store with all the wonderful links in the YouTube description. Virtue's Last Reward, the sequel. I probably will play it at some point, but not immediately after this. I'm trying to get some of the games done on my channel because, as you can see, with my streaming schedule is a bit less than it was before, so I want to only really be playing one game at a time, or one thing, and there's, a few other bits and bobs I want to do. So we'll finish this and I will probably go on to the next game, but not for a while yet, probably. But yes, check out all the links in the description. I will be back. Can't swing Friday, so I'll be back on Sunday with some Treasure Island. But until then, I had fun. I hope you had fun. This has been Brandon Smith, Live in the Library. Goodbye.